In my first year, when I did my second degree, I had a friend that I was in class with, and him and his girlfriend broke up until I got a DM one day of this girl threatening me. What the heck, bro? Like, so now you're stalking me?
Baxbara.
Do people stalk their exes? Is that a thing that they do? Do you stalk your friends? And what is it that makes a person qualified for you to stalk them? Like, is it because they inspire you, so you want to stalk them, so it's like a mentorship thing from afar? Because I know there are people that I stalk. Like, I stalk Bonang Mateba. Very casually stalk her.
Yeah.
And then daughter also have stalked her, went down her Instagram to the absolute bottom, which doesn't exist, by the way. That's how much I've stalked her. I know the bottom of her Instagram doesn't exist because she has everything there. But it's just because people like that aren't necessarily accessible to me, alongside your Michelle Obamas and Yara Shahidi. Like, I can't just casually bump into Yara Shahidi go shop right. So I stalk her on social media. I listen to her interviews online as a way to almost like pick her brain on things without actually being able to pick her brain on things.
Yeah.
But surely I'm not the only person who does this.
Is that stalking though, or just like admiring them, almost like?
Yeah,
transfer
but you
knowledge?
can also admire your ex.
Hey guys, there's some type of
That
stalking
is
where you
stalking.
like, I want to know where you are so that like, I can go to that place and then potentially see you and bump into you. Like, there's that type of stalking where it's like, hey.
You seem to know a lot about that type
No,
of stalking.
I'm just saying. But yeah, I don't stalk
I'm
people
just
like that.
saying. You don't,
I'm just
because
saying.
you have a girlfriend
Yeah.
and you don't stalk her.
I stalked her actually, funny enough.
Tell us the story.
I stalked her because I met her and I didn't really know who she was, and I didn't find out who is this girl. I found out she had a boyfriend, bro. But the man was not a mountain. He got
Do
moved.
you see when I said this man is a red flag?
Problem after problem after
Problem after problem. He said, I knew she had a boyfriend and he's not a mountain. So I moved him.
Just say one thing that gives us hope in you.
Like, name one good thing about you. Besides you being
I'm the prize.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, but like a
I
real
think
good thing.
I'm a nice person. I don't know.
What's
people
nice?
Nice person how?
What do nice people do?
I'm very like friendly towards people, I would say.
Okay, yeah, fine. I'll give you that. You are
Yo.
friendly or whatever. It's 8:15 and I want to know from you, Chomi, do you stalk someone, and what is it that makes someone a qualified subject to stalk?
Tuks FM 107.2.
It's TXC and Davido here on Tuks FM 107.2, and that one was called Yebo. And another thing that people are saying Yebo to is the stalking. I asked earlier if you believe in stalking, and if so, what qualifies a person to be stalked by you? This is what you had to say on WhatsApp. Now, talk to me.
There's one particular person that I've stalked, and I knew every picture they posted on Instagram until they deleted their account, and I felt like my life was falling apart. It is my ex-crush. Had a mad crush on this man, such a beautiful, tall, gorgeous, such a man. And he deleted his Instagram. Kutingife sana. So he happens to be my cousin's best friend. So I asked my cousin, is he okay? Because I'm just like, I don't want to tell him that, Jonga, I've been sitting there chilling and camping on Instagram yake. Oh, love how he looks.
The excitement I get when I'm stalking someone, and it doesn't have to be like a major, like an ex or no. Anyone, just let me stalk, guys. Like, I am so happy when I'm stalking people. Like, the joy, especially when you find out something like you didn't know that you wanted to know, but now you know, and it's like, it's like yes, this is what I want. Let me go stalk. Actually,
It's giving Mam Gobozi. I won't lie.
Yeah.
It's giving Mam Gobozi. I love the part where she says, especially when you know something that you didn't know you wanted to know.
Yeah.
But also, when I was listening to that second one from Azile, I really thought to myself that this is probably why influencers who vlog have such lucrative careers. Because there are people out there who enjoy being able to know things about your life for the sake of knowing imikosi yabantu babangwe.
Which is true. Like, people like Musakola, he's so controversial, but people just like him because
gossip
you know what's
killing.
happening in other people's lives that you wouldn't just find out also on social media. It's like he goes deeper to find it.
Yeah. I also just like, personally, because you were asking also about like, is that stalking? Like just like running through someone's maybe social media profiles or something like that. I don't think it counts as stalking. Maybe we could say it's a mild form of stalking.
Mild.
Yes, maybe it's just like you're nosy. Because like stalking literally like borders into like dangerous. And like people's lives feel threatened. I don't know if people's lives feel threatened.
But my chat with stalking is like, stalking is knowing information about someone that you would be embarrassed to reveal you know about them in real life. Like the girl before Neo who was speaking about how she was stalking her ex-crush and she knew every single picture to the point where when he deleted his Instagram, she got worried because she was like, where is this tall, dark, handsome Soto man?
Yeah. I just think our generation uses stalking a little bit loosely.
We use a lot of things loosely, actually.
Yeah, we use stalking very loosely because the Oxford Dictionary
Washa.
says that stalking is a crime. Where you are following someone and watching them for a prolonged period of time. And it's repetitive and it borders on harassment. So I just think we use the term loosely. Maybe let's just say we are nosy people.
Okay, re rata dilo.
Yeah, rata dilo, man. We are forward.
The woman of standard has spoken. It is not stalking. It is being nosy. Tell me, are you nosy and what kind of people invoke this nosiness from you? It's 061 720 1072. That's my WhatsApp number. So shoot me a voice note. Larry June and The Alchemist with 89 Earthquake here on Tuks FM 107.2. On the back of that, I gave you Alice Phoebe Lowe with My Outside. And people who are outside are the stalkers. Oh, wait. Rory corrected us, not the stalkers. The nosy people. And it turns out that there's a specific category of people that consistently come up in the conversation of stalking, that people love to stalk. It's not the role models. It's not the celebrities. It's, let them say it for themselves.
Yeah, low-key wanting to keep up and see, what are they up to? Sometimes out of curiosity, like an ex, basically. Out of curiosity, what are they up to? What's happening in their lives? Sometimes you still miss them, so you just want to, be in close proximity without, obviously hitting them up, because no. But you can break your own hearts by stalking an ex. Next thing you see a handbag on a table. Oh, or a hand on the thigh. Oh!
You deserve to see those things. Because what were you looking for, Vele? My dad used to say this thing when we were kids, where he would go through my siblings' phones, but then, he wouldn't go through one of my siblings' phones, but he would go through my phone consistently every single time. And I would ask him, why do you keep going through my phone, but you won't go through like Bokang's phone? What's the problem? And he's like, because I know if I go through Bokang's phone, I'm going to find exactly what I'm looking for. And I feel like if you're stalking your ex on social media, it's one of those situations where, my dear, you are bound to find exactly what you're looking for.
Yo, literally, hey? No, guys, it's a bit tense. Let's have healthy boundaries. Let's just set boundaries. We don't need to know what's happening in the ex's life. Let's focus on ourselves.
It's debatable because apparently she's not the only person who feels like exes should be stalked. Listen.
I wouldn't call it stalking. I don't stalk people, right? I don't stalk people because I believe anything that you put on the internet is public knowledge. Right. I just wanted to start there. But when I used to do that, and like nigga somebody ex, I don't want to lie, like, just what's the latest in his life? Is he good? Does he miss me? What are the vibes like? Yeah.
Social media, it would most likely be an ex, and I'm trying to see what you're doing that you feel like you are brave enough to move on without me. If it's someone maybe that I did dirty, I'm maybe trying to get clarity and I'm upset, but in most cases it's an ex, and I just want to see what you're doing, but I don't want you to know that I'm watching your every move.
Guys, I don't know if I'm the wrong one in acrimony, but I genuinely have no interest in knowing what my exes are up to. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not even a little bit curious. I don't care. You have a new girlfriend. I'm sure she's not better than me.
I don't have any exes, right? But I do feel like, naturally speaking, I am quite nosy.
Okay.
So I do feel like to a certain extent I would be curious. But at the same time, there's a reason why, we're not together anymore. There's a reason why we had to split up, move on. Ibila, I want to pretend I never even knew you. Ibila, I want to pretend, wait, you never knew me.
You speak so passionately for somebody with 0 exes, my dear.
Yeah, I've just had
sure?
like friendship traumas and stuff. And I think I liken them to each other.
So when you break up with your friends, do you stalk those people?
No, I don't want to know. I want to pretend I don't know you. I'm so heartbroken. I want to pretend you were never a part of my life. Ibila, I have regrets. Why did we become friends?
I have regrets.
And my mom said, don't do that because, you guys had good times.
Yeah.
Celebrate those good times. Yeah, you heard. Move on with your life. But now I want to pretend I don't know you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, I know you've had like experiences with girls stalking. Kutlora Banyana will always stalk. What's your take on that?
I don't know. Like, I think it's a good thing. Just keep it to a healthy extent.
What's healthy?
Like, healthy extent is like, I cool, go view my profile, go view this person's profile, and then keep it there. Don't now go looking who comments and then go try to follow them.
Yeah.
And then jiggy DM them. Oh, so how do you know this person? Hey, that's a bit...
I actually had a situation like that.
Same,
happen
and
to
that's
me.
a bit too deep.
Yeah, in my first year when I did my second degree, I had a friend that I was in class with, and him and his girlfriend broke up because she was a little crazy. Like, smash the car window crazy.
Sure.
Like, kick it out. So they were driving and she like kicked out the windscreen of the car. Insane. And I didn't know this, obviously. It's my first year. I'm meeting new people at a new campus. We're getting to know each other, but I'm also a content creator. So he's in my Instagram stories. He's in my vlogs. Like, we even live near each other. So at some point we decided, oh, let's carpool together, save petrol and travel to Sandton together, which was great, right? Until I got a DM one day of this girl threatening me to stay away from her man. First of all, my sister, I don't even know who your man is. That's number one. Number two, like, what the heck, bro? Like, so now you're stalking me. Where do I come into all of this? Like, you end up being in the middle of two people's fights without even knowing. And she had threatened to, like, come for me, come slice me. 1 by 10, gamba slice. Like, that kind of situation. And I had to sit him down and say, dude, who is this girl and why is she threatening me over you? Because now we can't be friends. We can't be friends because I can't be spotted with you because now it risks my life. I mean, really?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, hey? I think, being in the middle of people's fights is quite crazy. It's quite literally crazy because you'll find that this thing of going to, hey, even like if you are like actually dating someone, like maybe you guys didn't even break up.
Yeah.
Now we're Instagram. Yeah, let's see who he follows. Yeah, let's see.
That's crazy.
Now you guys are fighting about someone who probably maybe isn't even like close like that with your man.
Because one of the girls was saying, I want to see who he had the audacity to move on with.
Okay.
And that for me is crazy. Because now what are you going to do? If she's hot fly, she's 10 times better than you. What are you going to do now?
Your peace is disturbed.
Now
That's
your
all. Your
now you
peace
can't
is
sleep at night.
disturbed. Yeah.
Because she's got a nice handbag. Even it's a Louis Vuitton one that he bought for her. And he never bought you anything.
Eish, with a nomination bracelet.
Woo!
Eish.
You see, something like that. You see.
Woo! It's something Twaba would do. I definitely think it's something Twaba quoted there. But otherwise, my superstar, it's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you this morning, serving you breakfast. But right now, I'm about to bounce you over to the coolest kid in the city. Bokang is going to be in studio with you, taking you all the way until lunchtime. So make sure that you stick around for that. Otherwise, you can stalk me on social media at BAXBARA, where I'll be chatting it up about everything else that's going on in my life. Ciao for now.
Tuks FM 107.2. We are the 012. Young, fresh, and relevant.